What is up, guys? Control here. In today's video is going to be on Swain Braum. So this is the list we hit Masters with, went 15-7 with it on ladder to kind of just finish off the climb, and we actually started off in Masters ladder top 30 out of like the 100 people that were there already. So pretty nice. Already like top 30 Masters with this deck, which is pretty good. Just because we had such a good score beforehand. I played like TF and Ezreal going 10-2 with that, or I think 8-2 actually, and then 15-7 with Swain Braum to finish off the climb. So really happy with that, and without further ado, here's the list. So pretty straightforward. Sort of the bottom, so you got Flock, really good card when utilized with I mean any of the damaging effects that we have. Think like Dust Hand to like ping units down to activate that, or just you know, Braum. Any like real unit combat just means this card's very good. Also 1/3 of a Swain level up. Sentry, just solid card draw. I have it as a 2 of. I don't think it's that great against aggro, and aggro is a very big part of the metagame, so I don't have it as a 3 of. Just better your slower matchups. Drawing your cards is just strong, and it's just a solid 2. Not too bad. Next up is this imbalanced kind of package here, Disciple, Demolitionist, and Transfusion, which is kind of the core of a lot of players' frustrations right now, mine included, which kind of leads to a lot of, I guess, non-games, games where you don't make decisions, and kind of leads to the metagame not being that fun, which will actually be changed. I believe patch 1.5, they have confirmed that there will be balance changes, I believe. So that should be nice. We won't have to wait an extra 2 whole weeks after the next patch. So hopefully on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day they patch on, everything will be good. Excited for that. But yeah, solid package, very good for leveling up Swain, and just strong in general. Good with Braum as well, right? Demolitionist and Transfusion level, not level him up, but they give him his first tick of damage for the Mighty Boro. Important to know. Next up, Sentry, talked about that the Flock. Very good for that reason. Also just very good at setting stuff like Darius, Anivia, big champions. Card scales into the late game, and is one that I'm pretty happy to run with. Good card overall. Culling Strike, very solid removal for these Disciples, just because people will be going Legion Saboteur turn 1, Crimson Disciple turn 2, turn 3, what do? Imperial Demolitionist. And guess what? They have 1 spell mana and cannot stop the Culling Strike then. Very common pan out, happens a lot. Also, you will hit Braums with this, Swains and Niveas. It's not a bad card, it's very solid, and one, if the metagame does shift, will not be a 3 of anymore, but as of right now, it is very good. Dust Hand, solid Swain leveler, and one that is good post level because you do get the Nexus damage to get that stun off. Very good card. One that's not overtuned, it's just very balanced and just helps swing. Good card. Tavern Keeper, this is a kind of tech card here because the metagame's so aggressive. It's very nice to have this extra health here. Very crucial in a lot of the games against burn. You will need this to survive. Super important card, definitely keeping your mulligan against Noxus, and it is one that is okay in the slower matchups. You know, healing up that Swain, healing up that Leviathan can be good. Yeah, health is never bad, and it's on a 3/3 stick, so pretty good. Earthen Ring Farseer, but it's in Legends of Runeterra. Good card. Pervert, not much to talk about. This card's broken too. Part of that imbalanced kind of package here from Noxus. This card just allows you to just say, your vengeance is bad. You're not going to get any value from it now, and it's just going to basically do nothing. You got Braum, very good card. Not too much to say, just works well in this deck. Good for the challenge, good for the Mighty Pour, the tempo you get from that. It's just like a solid forward route that we'd like otherwise. So happy with this card, and he is a good champion. Definitely quite strong right now. I'd be excited to see if he is as powerful as he is right now post-patch, depending on how much the metagame shifts. Good card though, for sure. Through the north, again, one of the more tech card options, like the Tavern Keeper, just good for buffing up units and keeping them alive. You can go the other end of the spectrum and run Might here in this spot as well, and I think that's perfectly acceptable. Nothing really wrong with that. The Might can actually help Swain get activated a little bit more often, so I think if it was to go back and actually change the stack while playing, I would actually go -1 Fury the North +1 Might. So you may want to make that change yourself, but you know, feel it out. I'm just a big fan of Swain plus Might together. I think it's a really good combo. Then Swain Leviathan, I mean, nothing to talk about there. I love these guys, man. I am just such a big fan of these 2 cards. They're just absolutely my favorites, so yeah. And hopefully Swain is a little bit better next patch. Not that he's that bad. I mean, 15-7 to Masters is pretty good. And if I was to try and climb more, I would probably still play this deck or TF Ezreal. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Hit that sub button, click that bell, Twitch Prime, follow Twitter, join Discord, yada, yada, yada. Enjoy the video. Probably gonna want... Yeah, Culling's pretty important, but I don't know if that's really what I want to keep. It can be good if I hit like nothing, but I think I just want to look for early game stuff. This could be better. Leviathan's like one of the cards that I like, but isn't really that insane in this exact matchup. Late game, you just get farmed by the Rex. It's one of the reasons why I just don't think it's really that great. I feel like I would rather play Deathstand over Culling.
Let's see what you can do.
Seems a little bit better to me at least. I don't have spell mana to play Transfusion to get the Mighty Pour though. That's the only problem with this, but I think it's still good because I don't want to give him any of my spells. Could I still win there if I top deck Leviathan? Probably 3 turns earlier than I continued playing for I could have won. But it gets to a certain point where it's a little bit too much, I think. Yeah. Sure.
Look what you did.
Just borrowing. No. You started without me.
I don't really like that.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Well, if I get Thermo, I get Thermo. I just gotta take the L, I think, if that's the case, or like Mystic or anything. I'm fine with it. But I'm still doing stuff, that's all that matters. Sure.
The dead don't need riches.
It's probably this, just so I can still Culling if we need to. It's worse than a like TF though, for example. And gets removed sometimes based off.
There's plenty of killing left.
Okay, I mean,
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
it's a confusing one. Not gonna lie, kind of confusing.
This is fun, yes? Poor thing.
If I do this, I can just lose this to like a get excited now. They don't really run that though. They usually just run Mystics. I'm gonna lose the buff next round anyway, so I should probably play to keep my card alive and push 4 more damage. Makes more sense. I think if it was like a Vimer deck, I probably would try to play her and get excited there, but I think because it's not really worth it. Still fine, I push some more damage. So I mean, this is like kind of exactly how we want this matchup to pan out, where like early game, we're just doing stuff, playing aggressively, pushing damage, and kind of just making it so like this Riptide Rex kind of like dream late game isn't really gonna work.
Soak it in.
That's like ideally where I'd like to be at, and I'm pretty happy with where we're at exactly in this moment here. As far as I think I will Culling the TF probably here. Let's see what he does, but I think that the Culling TF makes sense. Sure. If I open, I should push 2. Put him at 5. If I play Leviathan, he can play Riptide Rex with a... Sure, that's fine. So he just has to have the one of, I guess, Riptide, right? Plus the, not one of, the 3 of Riptide with a... Let's go, English. He could also have another Thermo to answer the Leviathan. That's always going to happen, though. The 0 mana card, that's burst, deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus. The deck usually runs 2 of those. So if he has one of those cards, then he'll be good. I don't know why I'm blanking on what the card is called right now, but... Yeah. Okay, so he's played 7-4 by itself, sure. I can do this, my 7-4 doesn't die, Battleship goes in. Transfusion Battleship to push a little bit more. 6 goes down to 4. It's almost dead. I also keep the Battleship healthy, so this makes sense, I think. Battleship makes the burr noises, pushes a bunch of damage towards his face. and then it does a little bit more damage towards his face. Battleship goes burr. Warning shot, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. That would be what the card is called, yeah. So a warning shot, that could have been problematic. But he does not, I think. He can't fervor, this should just be lethal, I think. Because they just don't run Get Excited, which means he really can't interact with the 3 health here. In a manner that's fast, at least. Like, for all I know, he does, but based on the list that I played and the list that I've seen other people play, they don't play Get Excited, so I'm gonna say that 3 health should be a safe spot to be at. And this should be a dub. GG's, good game. 2 health masters. Let's get 2 quickies. This guy gets it. He gets it, man. He really does. I have a sentry and flock. It's probably a good look for a matchup like this. We're on odds as well. Let's look at. It's the next variety stream. I'm not sure. I've been considering doing them, but I just really don't know what I want to play. I don't want to, like, I played League a little bit off stream recently, and I don't really want to stream that. I know that for sure. And I really don't know. I've been like labbing stuff that I want to like pick out and play, but I just really can't find anything, I guess. And I think for like a variety stream, it's probably more important that I just do it instead of trying to worry about exactly what I want to play. Because that's when I kind of just like run into situations like I'm in right now where I kind of do want to do them, but I don't exactly know what I want to stream, so that leads to me not doing them. Which doesn't really make too much sense if you ask me. Make a little bit more sense if I just did the Nike approach where I just did it. Why did you get a Bark Beast? It's a whole ass 3/3. It's Destiny on the Bark Beast, I guess. It's kind of frustrating, but okay. Let's still send you the flock next round. Yeah, this is okay. It's not great. It's going. I did beat Catherine on hard, yeah. That was very tough. There's your dab again, man. Never request a dab and dip. You always gotta stay when you request a dab. Sometimes I have severe brain lag and I don't look to my left in the chat for about 30 seconds. And if that's the case, then I might miss your dab request. Shit does happen. I will waste some mana here. He's definitely gonna attack with the elusive unit. That's what I'm gonna play Death's Hand, I think. So whether or not he attacks with this, I really would like the sentry to die just like a draw, because I mean, his hand is kind of dead, not gonna lie. Definitely is not what I would call a phenomenal hand by any means. Over 2 mana, he's gonna miss an attack here. Really. I would be surprised. Hey, Rally Buzz, it's good, dude. GG's. Good game. It's Discord 1v1? I 1v1 you on Discord. I was thinking about just doing this on like Sunday or something. Like one day this weekend where I just like have that open and make it so it's not just Runeterra, it's whatever game you want that I own. Which does, by extension, mean that I would play you in Hearthstone as well. Just something fun to do though. So I figured that I think I may just plan that. I think I only have 2 requested right now. One from like E Nemor and one from Bong Hits. So I may be just locking that in for wanting to do that on Sunday this week. Or like Saturday or something, but could be the move. Your number 1 spot got taken, and then I prevented you from getting back number 1. Hey, hit that Q button, man. You'll get there, okay? Sure. Okay, give me something. That's, I guess, something, but gonna be the something that I want, really. It is something, though. Pretty low value Tavern Keeper, that's okay, though.
Gotta go with the flow.
Sure. I mean, this culling is like exclusively for this card right now. I'm not using it for anything else, I think. This is too good in that case. Demo card, okay. We're kind of chunker dogging him, right? Just a little bit, but we're kind of getting there. A keg. Is this going to be the make it rain play of his dreams? I feel like probably. Too late. I feel you, man. I feel you. Good luck with it tomorrow, then. Good luck with it tomorrow, amigo. I can Tavern Keeper my Tavern Keeper. It doesn't even do anything now. Yeah, so I guess I just say okay. I don't really want to Fury the North here. I feel like it's really not very good. This Swain is magically more scaled than mine is. I love it. Another Zap, okay. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. He's gonna have a lot of these spells now. You can't Fervor at least, which is a thing. Tavern Keeper the face. What you sweating for, homie? I guess I understand why he's sweating now. To be fair though, even if I healed and blocked, that would still be good after, but obviously it's better now. It's kind of tragic. I think I would take the 3-2 anyways. Just with like the Leviathan mindset. I know it's a couple turns away still, but I feel like it's still stronger for me to just like remove the bigger unit.
See the Damascene border.
It's losing value, but I mean, it's not like it's going to be bad in this matchup regardless of when I play it, right? Why is he doing that right away? Oh, because it's okay, his Swing's leveled. Okay, sure. I can Braum. I can't play Demolitionist though. So he gets a leveled up Swain here. I can't really do anything about that. So I guess I just do this then. Get a 3-3 to block him with. Sure, can play them.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
So Cullen goes there. I can go Braum into Swain to get the biggest amount of scaling, I guess. Should be about right.
It is easy, see?
Okay.
I deal in coins and cards.
So I go Leviathan. He can stun it, right? It's kind of a big deal. I could just play my Swain here, play the Fury, but is it ever even bad? Just like Fury the North Braum block that, or Fury Swain block that? Probably not. Should be better. And imagine at least it should be better. Okay, unlucky one.
Such little.
I deal 1 then 2, so it's not going to be like a flip that ends up allowing him to actually do the effect, right? He'll die to Fervor now, but I think it's fine. If he levels, it's pretty good.
Few for the many.
Is he still gonna die? I think he flips now though. Yeah, that's kinda good. So swings at 1. And boom. A lot of level ups. The absolute classic. So Swain basically like won't connect unless he has. Okay. Never mind, his Swain will connect. Ignore me. I think I lose though. Wait, what? The fuck? Oh, dude, okay. I mean, I'll take it. sure. So like in theory we're good. I maybe should have played Leviathan and tried to do that, but I feel like the Swain wouldn't connect then. And clearing up all the little stuff seems like it's pretty good here, so I think I'm happy with this still. Okay, one more game, boys. Interesting. Is it the other way better so Braum spawns Poro? Probably, yeah. I think it's one of those where I don't think it really matters, but I think that, yeah, technically you're right. I don't know if there's anything you could do in his faction to punish me for that, so you're probably correct. I think we got clapped by this guy just a little while ago. Problem with this matchup is like they have Runations and Vengeances, and we don't have a lot of ways to let the Swain scale. They also just have like good curves, and we can't really beat those too well. I definitely have to keep the Swains and Leviathans, I think. I'm on odds, so I don't really like Sentry that much. Okay, well that's not that great now. I don't want to draw every single Swain in the entire universe. I'd probably actually rather for my hand to legitimately be like 3 Leviathans here. That would probably make me feel like I would do well in this matchup. Because this should actually just be like the best card that I have by far. And the one that I want basically every single time. Okay. Sure. I could have like Death Sand plus Flock that, I guess, but it's not really worth it, I don't think. Braum? Oh man. I mean, I'm just gonna Flock his Braum, that's about it. So he goes Braum into Braum usually. Maybe I should have played him for that reason, I guess. But I mean, now I get a 3/3/2, so it's one of those. See, okay. Get some juicy Flock value. So Swain next round kind of just sucks, right? There's not really too much to say about that. It's definitely not good. We're really not doing that much with it, right? Don't think I'm seeing anything too crazy with that. Disciple?
I'll try anyway.
Go from there. Sure.
Where are you?
So we lose a Disciple, he has a 3/1. Sure. I'm okay with that.
Let's talk about your dad.
Okay.
Look what
Push a
you
little bit of damage. Cool. He's a little bit wide now though, which is kind of an issue for us.
Nothing escapes my watch.
He's not a little bit wide, he's a lot wide now. Which is more than a little bit of an issue, it's actually a lot of an issue. Kill the Braum? No killing the Braum, okay. Kinda cool with that. Flock means we're very close to the level up, which is great. We actually get the tick off the Swain here. The Candleman, he has 5 mana. I think because this mana is so low, I might actually be able to get the Swain open in. Pass. I think because we have a Leviathan, I should play the Swain Flock. That's probably actually not true, because if I have this one die next turn, I'd actually really want to replay the Swain, so I probably actually do just like do this. See, that's okay.
After the battle.
Pass. So you can Vengeance this Swain now. It's about his best play here. Grab this.
Ready the torches.
I should actually just like have this go through, I think, over just like trying to... I mean, sometimes actually if I take card here, then doesn't, I actually just win, right? What do I lose? I think this is probably just going to be good enough, right? Like, I really don't want to greed too much more than this, I don't think. It feels like it's okay to just say this is fine. Accept this, and just like get him the Runation now. I Bird Lady's not gonna be good. It takes damage from her. Tavern Keeper's fine. No, no real problems with that. Pass? I think.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
That's a lot of healing. Can see why he's not really too scared. So if I play Battleship, he could Runation then. I mean, it's gonna be pretty straightforward. He's probably just gonna open up with a pass here.
Something ancient.
What's with a bird? He has 5 mana. Ship is free. Super, super free. The bird attack like really isn't even that great because of the disciple, right? He attacks with stuff, my Braum will level up too. So he passes everything but the bird is stunned. He's at 8. I win.
Artillery barrage! Such little lies. Witness strength. Time for talking to match my shield.
I have this for combat trick 2 to buff the disciple as well.
The
Harsh winds,
chill
okay.
before the storm.
Second play wins. Put him to 3, then he has to actually clear the battleship, but he doesn't have vengeance, so he can't. And then battleship still kills him. Battleship goes burn, we win. Sorry, by the way, I don't know if you guys can hear the firecrackers or not. It's Canada Day right now, July 1st, so people are celebrating and stuff. Pass, and we are masters. July 1st, Canada Day. Okay.
New era
Sunny day. Canada Day. What better way to celebrate Canada than have this wonderful young digital athlete in Masters?
History will
With
remember us.
Swain and the Battleship both on the board at the exact same time. Decent climb, honestly. Like, I'm pretty happy with the deck list. I wouldn't say that like I've fallen in love with it as much as I have with, say, like the good old one we were playing back in the day with like Elise and Swain. But I mean, the deck's still pretty cool. Win rate's like okay, it's not bad. I think overall we're 15-7 with it. That's pretty good, right? Like it's not a bad win rate or anything, and I mean it's definitely a relatively good deck. So I'd recommend playing it for sure.